All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to do this on the run because I'm chasing my toddler around right now. But I wanted to start by talking about Venezuela for a second because there's clearly some heavy confusion going on right now, and I don't know if it's CIA bots, hey babe, or Israeli bots, what's happening in Israel. So I believe Nicolas Maduro had taken over office as president of Venezuela from the previous dictator, Chavez. United States did not want Maduro to take office at all. For reasons fully related to capitalism and like their plans to be able to continue to take Venezuela's resources. Maduro was like, nah, not having it. That shit's over. We're about to get ourselves together. And then around that same time that he went into office, United States started doing like heavy sanctions and embargoes and like tariffs on Venezuela to basically kill their economy. They didn't die. Maduro was still, and the people of Venezuela were able to somehow survive and start gaining some traction in their GDP. Like it started seeing growth despite the United States like putting their hand in their own economy to try to, destroy it. So fast forward to this year, this election. This was going to be Nicolas Maduro's third time running for president of Venezuela. They don't have the 2-term limit like the United States does, but whatever. This was his third time running. This entire time, and if you looked at my story last night, you saw that United States this entire year has been trying to figure out a way to put somebody in office that they, 1, could control, 2, would allow them to maintain full open access to their resources and basically do whatever they want. That's the female president actually that was running against Maduro this year. That is somebody, one, that the United States has backed because she will be basically their puppeteer if she gets into Venezuela. She has already openly admitted that if she was elected as Venezuela president, her ties would be exclusively to Israel and Israel's whatever the bullshit going on in Israel right now. She openly said that, and that was her goal. So right now what's happening is a United States-backed protest of the election that has had zero proof that it was stolen, rigged, or otherwise, because that same female presidential candidate that I was just talking about has decided that she is going to die on the hill of whatever it takes. We're going to make this election fraudulent so that they can take over power and so that the people she has in her corner can do exactly what they set out to do, and that will be the end of it. The gang violence and all this stuff happening right now, all of this happening right now is literal like feelers and interceptions by the United States to try their hardest to somehow figure out a way to infiltrate into Venezuela's economy outside of Maduro. There were posts and stuff coming out all yesterday that have been proven to be fake, and Elon Musk was even backing. So much so that if you saw yesterday on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Elon Musk, it was even going as far as to repost and make posts and push posts in his own algorithm, because he controls the algorithm now, push the posts that were suggesting and without proof saying that the election was stolen. There was one video that came out of like, it was supposed to be gang members stealing the polling devices from the election sites, and within 20 seconds of watching it, you realize that it's an air conditioner in the guy's hand. So all that to say that Venezuela absolutely has a right to pick whoever they want that they want to be in office. But the problem with this scenario right now in this protest is that it is solely coming out of the interest of the Western world wanting to control Venezuela. Everything that's happening right now is terrible, and the most people that are going to be so severely impacted by it are the Venezuela people. But the problem with what's happening right now is that it's being instigated and ignited by the United States and the Western culture's desire to be able to gain access to Venezuela's oil. So much so, their oil, their resources, everything that Venezuela has to offer, the Western world wants part of it. So it's kind of complicated, but the bottom line is, yes, we want to support Venezuela and the Venezuelan people to have the independence and the ability to control their statehood, their peoplehood, their humanity as much as possible. But the situation that they're facing right now is something outside of their control because it's being masterminded and manipulated by the Western world who wants to control Venezuela at the end of the day. They want to put someone in office who gives the idea, who has the picture of democracy in a free world and independence. But at the end of the day, they answer to one set of interests, and it's not the Venezuelan people. Hope that helps.